Welcome to a new episode of How is the Art Scene Ticking at Werkstattwoche-Lüben in my series. My guest today is the Italian artist Pierpaolo Grandinetti, who uniquely combines art and technology. In our conversation, we talk about his roots in Calabria, his early experiments with computers and cameras, and his practice of working in abandoned sites that he makes digitally accessible. We also discuss his project Nebulosa and reflect on the opportunities and limitations of immersive art. Hello Pierpaolo Grandinetti.
Hello Petralosa.
Hello. Io sono molto contenta che stai con me. Don't worry, we will speak in English.
Me too. It's my pleasure to stay here.
Where are you coming from in Italy?
I'm from the south, from Calabria.
Ah, okay, nice.
But it's a small town of 3,000 inhabitants, and the name is Tiriolo. It is in the middle part of Calabria, in the center of Calabria. And from that place we can see two seas, the Tyrrhenian Seas and the Ionic Seas.
It's the, how do you call it, the
Istmo.
The from the boot?
Yeah.
It's in the boot,
We are in the middle of the boot. So
yeah, okay. Wow.
Yeah,
how hot is
at the
it?
bottom of the boot, of sure.
Yeah, exactly, you know. And it must be very hot those days.
Yes, but it's like a mountain town, so
Okay.
because it's on 700 meters from the sea.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And so in the evening it's really good to stay there because there's also a lot of humidity.
Yeah.
And but it's not like really hot.
Yeah. Only 38 degrees.
Only no, it depends. Like in summer, like 30 degrees is as usual. Yeah. It's common.
Okay.
If you go to the sea, it's gonna be worse. I think
Yeah.
like 35 or 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pierpaolo, I'm very curious to learn about your art because you're my first guest in the podcast for this kind of digital art. And I must say I have completely zero knowledge,
Okay.
so you must help me. And
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to learn about your kind of art. What was first, art or technology in your life?
What was first? I think I've ever had these two paths in my life. It was one about technology because I started experimenting with computers, trying to set up different computers, to set up different softwares, and I started growing up with computer and softwares. In particular, growing up with my grandpa. He started teaching me a lot of things about computers. But I've always had this creative process in my mind through video processes in general, and I always been with a camera in my mind and a camera in my hands, and filming around just for the fun.
So how is your process? What do you create and how do you create it?
In general, I'd like to focus on contemporary topics, and as usual, I focus on technological methods and the different methodologies that are in the contemporarity, so in the contemporary society. For sure, I try to learn from a lot of research that I do usually, and not only about technical stuff, but also about how the technology is used by great corporation, for example, and how the technological methodologies are incorporated in the capitalistic logics. So after that, I start working with videos, and I like to focus on some places that are outside from the capitalistic logics and from the urban environments. So abandoned place, for example, where natures can grow up in a different way, and not that kind of controlled human controlled. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's not the kind of nature controlled by humans. It's more like a wild nature.
Yeah.
So, and in those places, I like to focus on animals, or in general some non-human agencies that live there,
Yeah.
and try to get inspiration from there. Get inspiration from those agencies, and those animals, those plants, some vegetations that grow up only in these difficult places. So, for example, my last project, that it was my thesis project, it was about an abandoned quarry in my hometown. That now is a place where is a lot of waste. It's a dump site. It's a drawscape. And there it was a huge extractivism through the years, since the Great Acceleration to the 80s. It was a place that it was really extracted by great corporations from the north, and they extracted the rocks, for example, shaping the sugar, and using those rocks as a kind of accumulation for the sugar, and of a kind of work in progress for sugars, and for medical sectors in general. And I tried to focus on how a machine could perceive that space, and how a machine that is a non-human agency, of course, could perceive that space. And I created a video documentary about that. It was about questioning on maybe it's better to focus on how the machines are learning, and not use the machines as slaves.
Yeah. Okay. Could you walk us through the making of Nebulosa?
Nebulosa, yeah. Nebulosa was a project that I carried out for another residency last year in the Italian Alps, Bienno. This place was shaped by the iron working processes, and in general I focused on some mining caves. So I went to this abandoned mining caves, that it was the Piazza Lunga site, and with the techniques of photogrammetries, I scanned the place, and I wanted to tell more about the place, because it was mainly forgotten also, and even by the inhabitants.
Yeah.
And it was like a shame for me, because that place was something that was really important in the past for that place, and for the culture of that place. And knowing that most of the inhabitants there, most of the people living there, didn't know about the existence of the place, was kind of it wasn't something that I liked so much. And maybe trying to tell about that place more, and through my creative process, through my creative ideas, it was something that I thought it was the right thing to do, and it was the abandoned place that I wanted to find there.
Yeah. So we are here in Lüben, Werkstattwoche-Lüben. Do you want to tell us about your plans, what you are going to produce, or how do you say, to create here for us, for the people visiting Werkstattwoche-Lüben?
Yeah. For this residency, I'm trying to create another video, but it's more like a video essay.
Video essay?
Video essay.
What is this?
Is a video with voiceovers or with caption in general.
Okay.
It's not a real documentary.
Yeah.
But it's more like a video where explain something about the place and in general about my research on the place.
Thank you.
And it's gonna be a video. I don't know yet the duration of the video because I'm working on the footage and I'm working on the montage right now.
Yeah.
But I'm focused on a place that is not really abandoned because it's used by farmers, but it's a street that is around Leuven.
Yeah.
It's really close to Leuven.
Yeah.
And the first thing that it was so impressive for me when I come the first time to Leuven was, and in Germany in general, or in the countryside in Germany, was all about the streets that are really perfect. They are with this grade that is really well made. I don't know how to say.
I understand what you mean. Well production.
Yeah, well production, like Germany production. You know?
Yeah. When you compare it with it south of Italy,
it's completely different.
But when you come to Switzerland,
it's better.
Okay. I can say I'm German. You know.
Okay.
I'm not Swiss. I'm just living there.
Okay.
Not yet.
And my attention was on about a street that it was not well made like this one.
Yeah.
And it's used mainly by farmers. And the other thing that it was really important for me staying here was all about the nature that is controlled by farmers. You know.
Yeah.
And the street is just between two fields.
Yeah.
And in the middle of the street, there are some spots, some plants, and some ant houses going there. And
okay, there's another tractor.
It's another tractor, And for me, those glimpses, those spots, is like the uncontrolled nature that is growing there, no?
Yeah.
It is really different from the fields that are growing because of the humans.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to focus on the street, on the middle of the streets, and of the different agencies that growing up there. And I'm trying to find a connection point with my research on machines, on automatic systems in general. And it's gonna be like a reflection about that.
Yeah, that sounds so interesting. I'm curious to see it.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, great. Is there a place on Earth you've always wanted to digitize or recreate something on the Earth? Not only Leuven.
I think I can know about the place. I can know because some of these places are really abandoned and nobody told about that.
Yeah.
No.
So it's difficult to find.
It's difficult to find.
You still need to find.
For example, this street wasn't the main part of the most tourist part told by Leuven, told by the organizers in general. It was something that nobody cares about it, maybe. And these are the places that I like. I like most. So for me, every time that I go to a residency or I starting a new project, it's all about to find some places that are mainly forgotten. And so I can't really properly answer to your question. So
I completely understand what you mean. Yeah. Maybe it was not so intelligent question.
No. I can't say that.
Where do you see immersive art heading in the next 10 years?
You mean like places or exhibitions or countries?
Wherever it could go to. Maybe the kind of art, maybe how they exhibit. where they exhibit, whatever you like.
In general, I really don't like immersive art and immersive exhibitions. Like, do you know, there are some studios that are working on Van Gogh immersive experience or something like that.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
I don't like that kind of exhibition because it's not the proper way to present an artist, I think. Another artist of the past, of sure.
What is a proper way?
The proper way to show, for example, Van Gogh, is to show in a classic and traditional exhibition, I think, how it was supposed to do and to be in the past.
Yeah.
I don't like that kind of situation because sometimes, or usually, I would say, it's more about earning money from this kind of studios and companies because the marketing of Van Gogh experience is something huge, no? Isn't it? No. So I think immersive arts in general could be really powerful only if artists are trying to work on something that couldn't change the medium itself. And
I understand. Yeah. Good point. Yeah.
And for sure, because the possibility to create something that is immersive is a huge possibilities, but only if we create something that is created with your proposal, is made by your intentions to do that. And for example, there are a lot of interactive installations that could be considered immersive that are created as long as they are really immersive and they are conceptualized as immersive.
Yeah.
And it's another kind of medium. I don't like to merge these concepts.
Yeah. The one point I thought it's good is that they get a lot of people into these shows.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something what I like, not because of the money, but to bring the art closer to the people.
Yeah, that's a point. For sure, that's a point. But it's always the same. It's like they're selling you nothing. It's more. It's more about. I'm giving you a little toy for the moment.
I got you.
Yeah. But it's not the whole point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It was a
Thank
nice
you so much,
and
Petra.
very interesting conversation.
Yeah.
Thank
also
you,
for me.
Pierpaolo.
Thank you so much, Petra.
All the best.